أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير آمين يا رب العالمين.
In this lecture, we will continue with the study of number or adad of ism. We will study the plural ism and we will study the different types of plural ism. To recap, all meaningful words in Arabic are called kalima. There are three types of kalima. These are ism, fail, and harf. In our study of ism, we need to know four characteristics about every ism in order for us to fully understand it and in order for us to be able to use it in a sentence. These four characteristics are the gender of the ism, the number of the ism, capacity of the ism, and the status of the ism. We started the study of the number of the ism, which is also called adad. And specific to the number of ism, we studied that an ism can either be wahid or singular, which is used for one. An ism can be musanna or dual, which is used for two. And the ism can be jama or plural, which is used for more than two. In the last lecture, we did a detailed study of musanna or dual ism. And we studied how to convert wahid ism into musanna ism, or how to convert a singular ism into dual ism. For this, we used the example of the ism kitab, and we studied a formula as to how to convert kitab, which is singular, into its dual or musanna versions. We take the word kitab, we add a zabar to the last harf, followed by alif and noon zair to make kitabani, or we take kitab, add a zabar on the last alphabet, then add ya followed by noon zair to make the word kitabaini. Both kitabani and kitabaini mean two books. The most important thing to remember is that the words that end in ani and aini sound indicate dual ism or musanna ism. In the current lecture, we will focus on the study of jama or plural ism. It is very important to re-emphasize that in Arabic, an ism can either be wahid or singular, musanna or dual, which is used for two, and jama or plural, which is used for more than two. This is very important to note because this is different from Urdu and English, where we only have wahid and jama. In the case of Arabic, we have the third category of musanna, which is used specifically for two or for dual. We will start the study of jama, inshallah. It is better to understand plural ism in Arabic using examples from English and Urdu. In English, we have singular and plural. In Urdu, we have wahid and jama. Similarly, in Arabic, we also have singular or wahid and plural or jama. Let us use the word kitab from Urdu as an example. Kitab is wahid, which means a book or one book. In Urdu, kitab will have different plural versions. One version is the word kitabein. If we look at the word kitabein, it seems like a very simple plural version of the word kitab. The word kitab is already within kitabein, meaning that we have taken the word kitab and we have added something towards its end to make kitabein, which is jama or plural for kitab. Kitab has another plural version which is called kutub. And if we look at kutub, it seems as if the word kitab has been broken up and then reorganized to make another word, which is kutub. Kutub seems a bit more complex as compared to kitabein. This is an important concept to understand because we will study more examples from Urdu and English and apply them to the study of plural in Arabic. Let us look at how plural words are made in English and Urdu so that we can apply the same concepts to the study of plural words in Arabic. This is a column of singular words in Urdu. Juta, which means shoe, Tara, which means star, Ladka, which means boy, and Ghoda, which means horse. The corresponding plural words are Juta becomes jute, Tara becomes tare, Ladka becomes ladke, and Ghoda becomes ghode. Jute, tare, ladke, ghode. If we pay attention here, there appears to be a consistency between these plural words. There appears to be a pattern in which these plural words are made, meaning that these plural words appear to be made according to a formula. There is something that is being added at the end of each word in order to make the plural version, meaning likely there is the presence of a formula. In contrast, if we look at the second column of singular words, we have khat, which means letter, hukm, which means order, tohfa, which means gift, and hadsa, which means accident. The plural versions are khat becomes khutut, hukm becomes ahkam, tohfa becomes tahaif, and hadsa becomes hawadis. Khutut, ahkam, tahaif, hawadis. There is no consistency here, there is no pattern here, meaning that these plural words are not made according to a formula. If we look at examples from English, we have singular words like boy, girl, book, and table. The plurals are boy becomes boys, girl becomes girls, book becomes books, table becomes tables. Boys, girls, books, tables. There appears to be a consistency, there appears to be a pattern here, meaning that these plural words are also made according to a formula. In contrast, we have words like man, woman, mouse, foot. And the plurals are men, women, mice, feet. Mouse does not become mouses, or foot does not become foots. Rather, mouse becomes mice, foot becomes feet, meaning that there is no defined formula according to which these plural words are made. Similarly, in Arabic, we will have plurals that are made according to a formula and plurals that are not made according to a formula. Like in English and Urdu, plural asma or jama asma in Arabic are of two types. There are the plural asma that are made using a formula, and there are the plural asma that are made without the use of any formula. The plural asma that are made using a formula are called non-broken plural, and the plural asma that are made without the use of any formula are called broken plural. Here is a summary of plural asma or jama asma in Arabic. Jama asma or plural asma will be of two types. These are plural asma that are made using a formula, also called non-broken plural, and there are plural asma that are made without the use of any formula, also called broken plural. Let us look at non-broken plural in more detail. Non-broken plural are plural asma that are made using a formula. Another terminology for non-broken plural is Jama Salim. Salim means something which is intact or non-broken. Since Jama Salim or non-broken plural are made using a formula, it is important to know that a different formula will be used to make plural for masculine and feminine asma when it comes to non-broken plural. Therefore, we will have masculine non-broken plural, also called Jama Salim Muzakkar, and feminine non-broken plural, also called Jama Salim Muannas. As we recall, Muzakkar is used for masculine, Muannas is used for feminine. We will start with studying masculine non-broken plural or Jama Salim Muzakkar in detail. The first step and the first most important thing to note is that 99% of the time or majority of the time, Jama Salim Muzakkar or masculine non-broken plural will be used for sifat. And as we recall, sifat are included within the category of ism. In this section, we will learn how to make Jama Salim Muzakkar or masculine non-broken plural. Plural asma or Jama asma in Arabic are of two types. These are plural asma which are made using a formula and plural asma which are made without the use of a formula. Plural asma which are made using a formula are also called non-broken plural or Jama Salim. Non-broken plural and Jama Salim will be of two types: feminine non-broken plural, masculine non-broken plural. The difference between the two is that a different formula will be used to make feminine non-broken plural and a different formula will be used to make masculine non-broken plural. Here we will study masculine non-broken plural or Jama Salim Muzakkar in detail. An important point to note is that 99% of the time, masculine non-broken plural will be used for sifat. So let us look at some examples of singular sifat and find out how we can convert them into their plural versions. We have the following asma: Muslim, which means one masculine Muslim; Abid, which means one masculine worshipper; and Saleh, which means one pious man or boy. Muslim, Abid, and Saleh are all singular asma. Muslim, Abid, and Saleh, they are all masculine asma, and all of them are examples of sifat. So let us find out the formula of how we will convert Muslim and Abid and Saleh into their plural forms. If we notice, there are two options for plural for Muslim and for Abid and for Saleh, which indicates that for each of these asma, the plural will be of two types. The first step in the formula of how to convert Muslim and Abid and Saleh into their plural forms is to simply copy these words and to paste them in their plural sections. Since we are studying masculine non-broken plural, we should be expecting that some part of the original ism will be included within the final plural version. So the first step is we simply copy and paste the singular ism. The second step is that we will be adding some symbols and alphabets to each of the singular ism, or we will be adding huruf and harakat. These are as follows. Taking the example of Muslim, we will either add a pesh on the last alphabet followed by waw and noon zabar, or we will add a zair on the last alphabet followed by ya and noon zabar. We will do the same for Muslim, for Abid, and for Saleh. For example, for Saleh, we will either add a pesh on the last alphabet followed by waw and noon zabar, or we will add a zair on the last alphabet followed by ya and noon zabar. For the students who are not very familiar with zair, zabar and pesh, I have included this chart for reference. This symbol is called zabar in Urdu and also called fatha in Arabic. This symbol is called zair in Urdu and kasra in Arabic, and this symbol is called pesh in Urdu and damma in Arabic. So if we look at the example of Muslim, in order for Muslim to be converted into its non-broken plural version, we will take Muslim and we will add a damma on the last alphabet followed by waw and noon fatha. And similarly, we will take Muslim and add a kasra on the last alphabet followed by ya and noon fatha at the end. Moving forward, after we copy the singular asma and paste them into their plural columns, and then we add the respective huruf and harakat, we end up with the following results. Muslim becomes Muslimuna or Muslimina. Abid becomes Abiduna or Abidina. Saleh becomes Salihuna or Salihina. If we look at the first column, we have Muslimuna, Abiduna, Salihuna. We notice that there is a pattern here. There is a consistency here. And the second thing that we notice is that most of the word Muslim is a part of Muslimuna. It did not need to be broken up and reassembled. Similarly, most of the word Abid is within Abiduna. It did not need to be broken up and reassembled, and same is the case for Salihuna. Saleh is a part of Salihuna. It did not need to be completely broken up and reassembled. That is why for these sifat, the plural version are non-broken plural. Looking at the second column of results, we have Muslimina, Abidina, Salihina. Again, we have a pattern, we have a consistency. To go over it again, Muslim is the singular masculine sifat, and the plural will either be Muslimuna or Muslimina. For Abid, the plural will be Abiduna or Abidina, and for Saleh, the plural will be either Salihuna or Salihina. The most important take-home message from this section are the ending sounds. Una ending sound and ina ending sound. Whenever we look at a word and we hear the una sound at the end or ina sound at the end, we should be thinking masculine, non-broken plural. We will now do practice of masculine non-broken plural or Jama Salim Muzakkar. Please note that all plurals in this table refer to more than two in number. Wahid is used for singular, Musanna is used for dual or two, and Jama is used for more than two in number. So all the plural in this table refer to more than two in number. Please also note that for some of the singular and plural asma, I have included some references from the Holy Quran. If a student is interested, they can go and review these ayah in the Quran and see how these singular and plural asma are used in the text. We will start with the word mu'min. Mu'min means a believer or one believer. Mu'min is wahid or singular. Mu'min is masculine in gender. And mu'min is also a sifat. So the corresponding plural will be a masculine non-broken plural. Mu'min is singular and the plural will be mu'minuna and mu'minina. Please pay attention to the una and ina sound at the end. Both mu'minuna and mu'minina have the same meaning, that is, believers. So why are these words written differently and pronounced differently, but they have the same meaning? This we will study inshallah when we study I'rab. For now, the most important point to remember is that for masculine non-broken plural, we have to have the una and ina sound at the end. Munafiq means a hypocrite. And the plural are munafiquna, munafiqina. Abid means a worshipper or one worshipper. And the plurals are abiduna, abidina. Fasiq is a disobedient person. And the plurals are fasiquna, fasiqina. Sadiq is a truthful person. And the plurals are sadiquna, sadiqina. Kazib is a liar. And for more than two liars, we will use the words kazibuna or kazibina. Qaim refers to a standing person or someone who is steadfast. Qaimuna, qaimina. Jalis refers to a sitting person, and the plural will be jalisuna, jalisina. Saleh is a pious person or one pious person, and the plural are salihuna, salihina. Taleh is a wicked person or an evil person, and the plurals are talihuna, talihina. Zalim is a wrongdoer, and the plural are zalimuna, zalimina. Sabir is the patient one. Sabiruna, sabirina. Khashe is someone who is humbly submissive. Khasheuna, khasheina. Hafiz is a guardian or a protector, and the plural are hafizuna, hafizina. Taib is the one who repents, and for plural or for those who repent, taibuna, taibina. Saim is a fasting person or a person who observes the fast. Saimuna, saimina. Mufsid is the corrupter, and for corrupters we have mufsiduna, mufsidina. Muslih is a reformer or an amender, and the plural are muslihuna, muslihina. Mushrik is a polytheistic person, and for polytheistic people we use the words mushrikuna, mushrikina. Muwahhid is the one who believes in the oneness or unity of God, and the plural are muwahhiduna, muwahhidina. So in all these plural asma, we have a recurring pattern, the una and the ina sound. Abiduna, abidina. Khashiuna, khashiina. Hafizuna, hafizina. And this is how we will typically identify the masculine non-broken plural ism.
Here we will study Jama Salim Muannas or feminine non-broken plural. Plural asma or Jama asma include plural asma which are made without the use of a formula, in which case they will be called broken plural, or plural asma that are made using a formula, in which case they are called non-broken plural. Non-broken plural are also called Jama Salim. These will be of two types: feminine non-broken plural and masculine non-broken plural. A different formula will be used to make feminine non-broken plural, and a different formula will be used to make masculine non-broken plural. We studied masculine non-broken plural and we saw that these